Clark has been the best thing, the most dominant thing to happen to the WNBA ever. Remember, there's been good players come out of college, but nobody really cared. We'd seen it. Nobody really cared.
So Caitlin Clark was just listed as, well, not nominated. She was just listed as something that is really impressive. She was listed as one of Forbes 30 under 30 for sports.
Caitlin Clark is rewriting what it means to be a superstar, not just in basketball, but in life. This isn't just about breaking records or winning games anymore. This is about standing shoulder to shoulder with the biggest names in the world. Why? Because Caitlin Clark just made Forbes' 30 under 30 list. That's right, Forbes. The same list that highlights the most influential people under 30, and now Caitlin is on it.
Caitlin Clark was nominated for something fairly big. Obviously, if you're in England, this is a huge award.
This is huge. We're talking about a list that has featured billionaires, tech geniuses, and global icons. For a basketball player, especially one fresh out of college, this is almost unheard of. But let's be real. If anyone was going to pull this off, it was Caitlin. She's not just any basketball player, she's a force of nature, a game changer, and now a certified trailblazer in the sports world and beyond. Think about this for a second. Caitlin isn't just dominating the WNBA, where she's already earned Rookie of the Year honors and broken single-season records for assists. She's doing something far more impressive. She's changing the way people view women's basketball. For years, this sport has struggled to get the recognition it deserves. But Caitlin, she's made it impossible to ignore. Her games are must-watch TV. Let's take a step back and talk about what got her here. Caitlin has always been special, even before the WNBA. Remember her time at Iowa? She was unstoppable, breaking NCAA records left and right. Over 3,900 career points, record-breaking assists, and moments that had fans and analysts alike comparing her to legends like Steph Curry. It wasn't just her numbers, though. It was her style, her flair, the way she made every game feel like an event. And clearly, Forbes noticed.
Caitlin Clark is doing the right thing, rising above all of the crap that she's had to endure. The amount of fouls committed on Caitlin Clark higher than any other player, flagrant fouls committed on Caitlin Clark higher than any other player. Caitlin Clark was worried about playing the game, and that is why she got Rookie of the Year. She was not worried about the BS.
But it's not just about stats. Caitlin's story is what makes her stand out. She didn't have the backing of a massive NBA-like global machine to push her into the spotlight. She made her own spotlight. Her performances on the court have drawn record-breaking audiences, like the 19 million viewers who tuned in to watch one of her NCAA championship games. That's more than many NBA playoff games. And here's the kicker. This isn't just about basketball fans. Caitlin has a way of pulling in people who wouldn't usually care about the sport at all. That's star power. Now, let's talk about what this Forbes recognition really means. Forbes' 30 under 30 isn't just another accolade. It's a statement. It's Forbes saying, this person isn't just important in their field, they're shaping the future. And Caitlin is doing exactly that. She's part of a generation of athletes proving that women's sports deserve just as much attention, respect, and investment as men's. Her inclusion on this list is about more than her. It's about the ripple effect she's creating for women in sports everywhere. Of course, Caitlin being Caitlin, this isn't the only big thing happening in her life right now. She's still making waves in the WNBA. She's the backbone of her team, the Indiana Fever, helping them make the playoffs for the first time in years. She's out there breaking assist records, topping all-star voting, and showing everyone why she's not just good. She's next level. But it hasn't all been smooth sailing. Caitlin's journey hasn't been without its challenges. Remember when she wasn't selected for the USA Olympic team? That was a blow, no doubt about it. A scheduling conflict during a mandatory training camp kept her from making the roster. But here's the thing, Caitlin didn't let that define her. She just kept proving her worth, game after game, record after record. And now, with this Forbes nod, it's clear she's winning where it really counts, by making her mark on a global stage. Let's not forget the debates she sparked along the way. Caitlyn's rise has polarized opinions, especially among fellow athletes. Names like Angel Reese and Aja Wilson have openly criticized the attention Caitlyn gets. But you know what? That's just proof of how much of a disruptor she is. She's not here to blend in. She's here to shake things up. And whether you love her or hate her, you can't ignore her. And honestly, that's what makes Caitlyn Clark so special. She's not just playing basketball, she's redefining it. She's challenging the status quo, forcing people to rethink what women's sports can be. So what's next for Caitlyn Clark? Honestly, the sky's the limit. She's already proven she can dominate on the court, inspire millions, and break into spaces that athletes like her have never been before. Like Forbes 30 under 30. But if there's one thing we've learned about Caitlyn, it's that she's always looking forward, always thinking about the next game, the next goal, the next barrier to break. And for those who might still be doubting her, just wait. Caitlyn Clark has made a career out of proving people wrong. Whether it's setting records, pulling in record-breaking audiences, or earning a spot on one of the world's most prestigious lists, she's shown that she's not just here to play, she's here to leave a legacy. And if this is just the beginning, we can only imagine what's coming next. So yeah, Caitlyn Clark is on Forbes' 30 under 30, but more importantly, she's on a mission to elevate women's basketball, to inspire the next generation, and to show the world that extraordinary talent can't be ignored, no matter where it comes from. This is just the start of Caitlyn's story, and trust me, it's one you're going to want to keep watching.